That's right. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I am your host, KB, K Boogie, or Kareem B, as some would say. Welcome to the show. Hey, let's get it in. Today, I'm going to talk about a few things that I'm personally involved in, as well as a few things that I'm generally interested in. But whatever the case may be, with that being said, let's get rocking and rolling. All right. Let's go ahead and transition to the power hour, the power scene here. Get it going, mean and green. Yeah, today we want to start out with what's happening and get the rundown going. That's right, the rundown. So the rundown is going to keep us on pace and keep us in track, keep us on track of what needs to be happening and take us where we need to go. Right. Before we do that, we know that we are definitely 420 friendly for those who need to know. For those who don't need to know, it is what it is for you. And it is what it is for us. So let's all be where we got to be together. All right. Now, leading off the top of the hour today, or the lead story of the day is going to be health and lifestyle. We're going to talk about calisthenics, full body weight workouts, flexibility. We're going to look at some of my favorite comedians and people that I'm really watching right now. We're going to talk about inflation, take some questions, really. I'm not an expert on anything, but I'm definitely being affected by it. Uh, Grown man music, something important to talk about. And Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, that's very new, and something that's significant and important to me. Yes. Last but not least, we're going to talk about a thesis statement or a question that's related to education. But without further ado, let's get it going. All right. Leading off the show with health and lifestyle, I want to first of all salute because while I am a content creator, the content is me. That just goes to show or say this that any content that you see is definitely a byproduct of human interaction. And those of us who are out here lucky enough to highlight or even showcase the human interactions, you know, it's a blessing and we have to give it up. Salute. All right. So one of the first things, one of the first people I will look at is Giant.
A lot of people work out, you hear the word sets. You don't even know what a set is. This is a set of any number you want. This is a set. Look at that pretty color. It's so pretty. Now, this is just a pull-up.
Now, first and foremost, salute to Giant. Salute. Absolute respect. Pioneer amongst his contemporaries, especially all those other persons like Hannibal. Salute to Hannibal. Legends. Now, the order and the specificity of or the specifics about how they influenced the game or who was an originator and who did what, I'm not here to debate or even comment on. I'm simply not worthy. Let me say I'm not worthy. But what I can do is pay respect to those gentlemen because whomever they are all elders to me. And yeah. Moving on, we have my man Ron Coleman, without a doubt. Ronnie Coleman is dare I say, a fitness legend. Without a doubt, he is a bodybuilding legend. One of the most incredible persons to ever do it on the planet, and that's just putting it mildly. multiple time Mr. Olympia, and he is still an inspiration till this day. Business owner and operator, and content creator, and yeah, man, just an all around example of yo, never quitting, excellence all the way through. Additionally, I know some people have issues with this person and or with this particular content creator, and that's okay. This guy is Athlean X, somebody I appreciate, and I think he gives good tips and information, especially for gentlemen that are a little bit more venerable, such as myself. Um, you know, yeah, like my man from Go Black to Africa says, you could pick these pebbles up, or you could kick them along. With that being said, on to the next. Next, with health and lifestyle, we're going to get into some specific fitness situations here. Today, we're going to start off with this brother Lee Wayland. His particular style involves body weight, flexibility, true agility, and real strength for not only young but old. He is a big part of the reason why when I go into the gym, I use, my body weight. I've cut down on lifting the dumbbells and barbells. Um, altogether, I still use them every now and then, or I use them to enhance certain muscles and isolate certain muscles. But generally, my philosophy is that if I can manipulate my body weight effectively, then that's what I need. And mobility is so much more important than quote unquote looking strong. So shout out to Lee Wayland. Next, we have my man Rip Wright. Oh my God. Big shout out to Brooklyn. Big shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Rip Wright and all affiliate and associated persons. Rip Wright is really like the man, at least for me anyway. This is in no way to diminish anybody else's YouTube or their fitness or where they fall within the lineage of calisthenics. But Rip Wright challenges me not only as a person, but also as a practitioner of calisthenics. So yeah, big salute and big time shots go out in honor to salute Rip Wright. May his business continue to grow. And definitely with all these YouTube personalities, please go out and check out their content. That's why I included them. Meanwhile, we have another person. Oh man, incredible. Affiliated with Rip Wright. I first saw his videos this summer. And these brothers, I'm watching their push-up routine, or this brother D300, I'm watching his push-up routine. The brother is a mountain of a man, but he is humble, respectful, dare I say compassionate, and without a doubt, you can see by his build, and you'll notice very quickly by his video that this man has ethics. He has a standard that he believes in, and he also promotes it and shares it with others. I had the privilege of meeting him on one of my walks and going out to the park, learning how to begin to do pull-ups. Because yeah, this past summer, a brother could not do not even one pull-up. That's right. That was an absolute truth. Couldn't do one pull-up, over 220 pounds, and going to the gym and throwing up weight, thinking like, yeah, 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 I got it. But in reality, when I got to the park, it wasn't happening. Pull-ups, I was able to do dips because I had done those before in the gym. However, really focusing and incorporating and getting that mind-body connection while I was doing the dips, it really wasn't happening. Let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just be honest. So when you go back and you see Giant, the video clip that we saw from him, the brother talks about doing sets, doing the pull-ups, the dips, the push-ups, and of course I add in squats and jumping jacks and different things because Brotherly Wayland talks about training your calf muscles, your hamstrings for that type of resistance, like jumping rope or for free running and things of that nature. So I think it's very important. So these guys kind of make up the ingredients that go into my philosophy about training, flexibility, and full body weight workouts. So salute and shout to all these brothers. Next, moving on. Let's keep it going. Comedy. Oh man, one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things. Comedy. Hmm. Man, comedy is like catnip for the soul, man.
I know you didn't just say that.
Yeah, it is. Pause or whatever you feel. The comedy, man, it makes you just you forget about your troubles. You start to think, but you're not thinking where like some stick up the butt thoughts where you trapped and you're feeling stressed out. Nah, man, comedy makes you think about real life situations and you laugh at the folly of it because we all play a role in the comedy and the hilarity of life, if you will. So some of the artists or some of the comedic artists that are my favorites right now, I've listed for you, and I'll just shout their names out. It's no real big deal. And if your name is not on this list right now, it doesn't mean that I don't watch you or that I don't think that you are dope. But just right now, the names that came to mind that I, go through as I scroll through my media outlets. So right now, one of the big persons that I really enjoy hearing is Black Ryan. You should check out some of his sets, man. One of his sets that I love is he talks about balls are way too sensitive. You gotta check that set out. Another one, my man Ryan Davis talks about. Ryan Davis, yes, definitely funny. He talks about how he says women are crazy. He talks about the difference between men wanting peace and the sisters wanting happiness, and how the each will never know the other. Will each will never know the plight of the other. So big shout out, incredible work. Um, Dion Cole, of course, with his writing and everything from Blackish to his, especially his stand up, the brother is incredible. Without a doubt, Cat Williams, you know, legendary and, still getting it. Um, Tony Roberts, I really like Tony Roberts, man. One of the funniest, and this guy keeps it going, and the brother is aging like fine wine. Pause, not you know what I'm saying. It makes comedy look good. He doesn't have to always be the tough guy. He can be the butt of his own jokes, but still be the coolest brother in the room. Salute and shout out. Yes, 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 yes. Tony Roberts. Next, I want to talk about someone who is hitting on heavy hitter in social media, and he collaborates with a lot of his people. He's an advocate not only for his ancestral homelands, but also for his homelands, um, for his particular, his generation and his time here in America, and that's Godfrey. Go Godfrey. That's right, Godfrey. Advocating, speaking out for social justice, also incorporating and bringing his brothers and sisters along in his podcast. His brother is really doing great work, insightful, intelligent, and a real man. I really appreciated the way he handled that whole situation with that brother who shall remain nameless, who was one of my favorites and legends in hip hop. Shout out to him. God bless. Moving on, another comedian, one of my favorite comedians, and also in the same vein as Rip Wright. the brother from calisthenics. We also have my brother Ali Sadiq, Black Muslim Americans, brothers representing uh, positive contributions to the culture. I'm happy to say that these brothers exist. Moving forward, and last but certainly not least, one of my favorite persons, new comedian on the scene for me, but he has been out here working and grinding. I'm just late to the show, but glad to be at the show. I want to shout out Christian Johnson and also him and I got to get the correct name of the grandpa that they do the food reviews at the blinds. Lord have mercy. Big shout out to Christian Johnson, excuse me. Yeah, so check out these names in comedy. You know, I'm sure you have others that you love. People that come to mind, one of my other favorites, I gotta salute him because he's got a new comedy special that I just peeped. Shout out Sebastian Maniscalco. That's right, Sebastian Maniscalco. Man, I love to watch. I've loved to watch him, from years ago and watch his career grow, not only from the comedic stand-up front, but also for the acting. Yes, I really enjoyed him in The Irishman. So, yeah, it's my comedy take. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, inflation. Inflation is ugly. Some of the things I wanted to ask, because I'm not an economist. I'm not a person who is overly informed about this particular topic, but what I do have is some questions. And I mean, I'm quite sure that some of the brothers and sisters out here in, what should I say, in social media land or in media land, quite sure you have some similar questions. So, what I like to do is ask some questions of my own. Maybe you guys can respond in the chat, some questions that you have, or either try to answer some of the questions that I have. And look, if they strike a nerve or strike a chord, I'll make sure in the following episode we'll redress this inflation situation here and definitely share your thoughts. Maybe, hey, I'm not ashamed to say, maybe if I become successful enough, I might have a call center and call in and we can discuss it. That's right. You can call in and have a discussion. That's right. Let it be said that KB doesn't open the microphone, open the floor for a discussion. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a question for you that I want to ask, but it's of a different nature, and we'll save that for another show. No free content, even though the content is always free. You know what I'm saying? All right. Moving right along. So, that's what I want to ask. Oh, take this off for a second here. Yo, what's up with the value of a dollar or not? Does it seem like the dollars that you have in your pocket, that the money in your account is going the same distance? Does it seem like it's only going but so far or going much shorter distance than it did, towards fulfilling your ambitions, whatever they might be? Next question. Am I forced to make the baby boomer loaf of bread argument? Meaning, you know how back in the days, boomers and other folks would tell you, back in my day, a loaf of bread was a nickel. I'm looking back and I'm thinking to myself personally, I remember the days when the little bags of Doritos that are 59 cents now, in some cases they charge a dollar 50 in vending machines. I remember when those bags were 25 cents, you could get 4 of them for a dollar. Now, these bags of chips, like I said, 59 cents or sometimes a buck 50, or Lord forbid you be at a basketball game, the same chips that cost you, maybe 50 cents or a dollar at a dollar deal store. My God, you go to a game and the chips are $5. Talk about it. Somebody needs to be shot, baby. Somebody needs to be shot. Oh no, personal grooming moment. PGM. That's right, ladies. PGM. Don't call the authorities. All right, moving on. Next question. Does fresh, real grocery, you know, the stuff that's the same color on the shelf that it is in nature, does it cost as much as eating out? Because I got to tell you, going to the grocery store just to get some basic things, couple packs of chicken, couple packs of vegetables, couple packs, of a pack of yogurt, a little pack of granola, things like honey. Before you know it, you haven't even left the store and you spent $70, $80. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Feel like you're being robbed at the grocery store, but you're never being robbed when you're getting quality and healthy products to consume. All right. Next question. Why does car insurance per year keep going up so much that it's more than the total current value of my car? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This is a shame. This is a shame. How many of us out here have a car? And it doesn't mean that you're driving a hoopty. It doesn't mean that you're driving a bucket. Um, why is the cost of insurance per month like $300, $400? Isn't that about the price of a car note? So why in the world would I keep paying insurance to the tune of, do the math for me, 12 months out of the year, $300 a month, 3 times 12, 36. The value of the car is less than $2,000. The math is not mathing. You know what I mean? Finally, have you ever put off going to the doctor until the next payday due to the co-payment? That's right. Have you ever put off going or made that doctor's appointment a day or two later because you know that there's a copay and you just ain't got it right now?
I know you didn't just say that.
Yeah, I did. But no answers, just things to think about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our segment on inflation. Yeah. Well, man, I really do enjoy life. I like asking questions. I'm learning that it's not necessary to always have the answer, or that it's not always necessary to have the answers. Sometimes just having the question is good enough. Let the debates proceed or be just, excuse me, sparked from there. Woo! Yeah, man. Oh, quick break, quick break. Oh,
I
man. Oh,
know you
Brooklyn,
didn't
baby,
just say
Brooklyn,
that.
baby. Yeah, quick break, quick break. Brooklyn, baby, Brooklyn, baby. Man, oh, man. Here we are. So, oh, wow. That's not working out for me. Hmm. Okay. I'm not worried about that. Let's keep it moving. Why would this be here? Okay. We're having some technical difficulties, ladies and gentle germs, but worry not. All is well. We're going to keep the show rolling. We are going to go to a newest segment that I really, really, really enjoy. This segment is entitled GMM, Grown Man Music. Let's give it up for Grown Man Music. Now, okay, refit this here. This week's Grown Man Music segment is going to include one of my new finds. Again, many of these artists or comedians or whomever, I'm not implying that they are new. More or less, I'm saying that they are new to me, and because they are, I endeavor to share on my show. Don't like it? Don't watch. Or get your own show and talk about some other people. Yeah, baby. Now, I don't know about the legality of playing a bunch of their songs, but what I would like to do is
Yo, yo. Shout out to every
man,
block and borough, keeping it thorough.
just
In the
name
wild.
some of my favorites. This is one called In Case You Forgot, featuring Marco Polo. That's one of the newer ones that I enjoy. One of my favorites, favorites. There are two. One is called Don't Worry.
Who said one life can make an impact? Who said they rules can rule on our mouth?
Man, incredible. Shout out. Yo, Coach Contra, incredible work. I've been following them now for a few years. I've been blessed enough to be exposed to their music.
You shall burn from the inside, even trying to be a reminder of a rock.
These are songs that not only am I advocating for, or telling you that I like or I'm sharing, these are songs that are actively rotating in my gym and workout playlists. Incredible materials. I don't want to liken them to anybody else or say that their style is like anything, because I believe that they are new and they are a breath of fresh air. They are very innovative, incredible lyricists all around. I will say that they do remind me of a time where groups could flourish in the 90s, and each member of the group brought a particular dynamic that contributed to the whole. So shout out to Coach Contra. Shout out. Check them out. They're definitely worth a listen, and the substance is equal to the can feel. All right. Next, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's right. There is literally nowhere that you can go, probably, where you can't find a person who is sharing their either jujitsu journey, their white belt journey, their blue belt journey, their purple, their black belt journey, uh, or maybe they're no gi, or maybe they don't care about belts. They are merely learning grappling. Uh, but hey, I'm here to add my 2 cents and my teaspoon into the ocean. All right, so let's do it. Okay, so some of the things that I thought and feel and wanted to share is that in BJJ, shout out to my gym. Shout out to my gym. I won't say the name due to the nature of how some people carry these things, the politics. I will say that I train in a family style school, dojo, gym, if you will, one where the priority is learning, compassion, and we take care of one another, quite literally. We don't have people who come in to try to break your neck or prove a point. People who want to make their bones off of everyday persons who are interested in the art and who have love and respect for the system. So yeah, that much I'll say. Thank God I landed here. All right. So, in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and BJJ, from day one, like I said, my gym has been very welcoming and they have taken care of me and done nothing to show the contrary. Um, with that being said, when I'm in the gym, I feel like a baby. Truth of the matter is your first day, your first month, your second month, and your third month, and your fourth month. Many of those encounters and rolling sessions, you are going to be a baby. You are going to be folded and contorted into some weird positions, and you're going to be present watching it happen to you, and you'll be doing your best to interact appropriately, and that's the way I'm going to say it: interact appropriately, and not spaz, not try to muscle your way through things or become frustrated or lose your breathing. We know these are cliche. There's a million and one videos, shorts and otherwise, that talk about the things that white belts do, but you literally feel like a baby. You're being moved around. I liken it to like if you're a father and you have a little kid that likes to always rush you and beat your legs, the little leg biters and leg beaters, and you just kind of, you maneuver them around and you grip them up and, you're like, I got you, little fella, and, or little girl. That's the way it feels when you're on the mat in jujitsu some days during your white belt training, especially during mine. And still, with my few months, doesn't matter. Still don't know anything. But yeah, uh, you get swept left and right. I'm watching people insert their feet and grab my gi and place their arms in advantageous positions, and I'm starting to recognize just a little bit, not much at all. There's no bragging, quite literally, no bragging at all. I'm able to see how they're doing this stuff to me, but there's nothing I can do to stop it. So shout out to Joe Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan, being an advocate for BJJ, yeah, it played a role in influencing me to finally go through with my desire to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But one of the most impactful things that I remember hearing is that he said, yeah, to the average person, if you have no grappling training whatsoever, more importantly, no BJJ training, you almost have no chance against a skilled practitioner. I'm not talking about a white belt or a blue belt, or so on. I'm talking about somebody who knows what they're doing. You would be like a little child, like a baby getting twisted into a pretzel and submitted. So, shout out to feeling like a baby. Um, Getting choked or submitted is a way of life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Getting choked and getting submitted is a way of life.
I know you didn't just say that.
Yes, I did. It's true. It's true. You can have somebody call the cops if you want to, but it's facts. Getting choked, getting put into triangles, being swept. Um, mm, there's so many different things that happen to you in BJJ just in one class session. It is phenomenal. Try to go in, or I go in with a good spirit and remaining humble, always open to learn, acting as if well, I don't have to act because I don't know nothing. I don't know shit. But keeping an open mind and looking to apply those few things that do stick, because it's so much to consider. Yeah. All right, moving on. I don't know how to do what the fuck I'm trying to do when I'm rolling, even when I'm in a dominant position. Um, for example, people let me take their bags. They even teach me chokes, teach me collar chokes, rear naked chokes, Ezekiel chokes. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It seems all nice and real good when we're going through the practice phase or the practice sessions in class where we're executing technique. But then during the rolling sessions, you begin to really feel how, I don't know if the term inadequate, and I mean, it certainly is, but to be more appropriate, how lacking in skill you are. You can think you're gonna do it, but executing that move is completely different. I guess it's like a person who has never played basketball, and you're going against Kyrie Irving in a one-on-one game. Oh my God, it's over for you. Just give it up. Some of the things I do, even when well, no, I'm getting folded up mostly all the time. But what I try to do is not to be herky jerky or spaz. Try to use muscle to counter or overwhelm my opponent. A couple reasons I don't do that is because number one, I don't want to harm anyone. I'm here to learn, and I have complete respect and appreciation for anyone that is willing to take the time to work with me and give me the experience I need to grow from my baby stage. Second of all, I don't want to piss these people off because while they're nice and they're most respectful people in the world, you know that they could kill you if they so choose, and there's nothing that I could do about it. So I don't want to piss anybody off. I want them to be happy, safe, and healthy, so I can go home happy, safe, and healthy. Um, some of the things I would like to do is try to work on framing, just basic frames, to not get subbed the same way all the time, you know? I don't know why I wrote so often because I'm getting subbed all the time. There is no wins for me. Uh Simple goals. Just try to remain humble, like I said, and thank Allah I found such a great school. I can't even stress that enough. Someday when I'm worthy, I'll share the name of the institution that I'm lucky enough to be a student of. All right. I have respect for my partners and I don't try any of that internet shit. Uh I don't want to get fucked up or worse, get anybody hurt. You know what I mean? Um I miss the days in between classes, but right now financially, I have some things to take care of before I can, you know, invest with greater financial resources. But it's coming, it's coming. And let's be honest. I wrote that I feel refreshed after each session. I do feel refreshed after each session. I feel like better than when I leave church. Better than when you leave the synagogue or the mosque. Um, as a matter of fact, you know what? I'll say this. Maybe it's not better. Maybe it's that feeling that you get, a spiritual cleansing and also a cardiovascular cleansing as well, because, you know, you're working out. So, yeah, I just know that when I leave the gym, my body physically, by the time I get home, I'm like, oh my God, it's pain. It really is pain using muscles and moving in positions and ways that you haven't done before, or you haven't done frequently. It takes a toll. However, you're invigorated, your mind is clear, you are a thinker, you're not, you don't feel stuck. Hmm. BJJ helps you take what life gives you and direct it based on your abilities and what you can accomplish and what you're best at. So salute and big shout out to BJJ. Man, so it's a journey. It's a journey a lot of people are taking, and along that journey, we're lucky enough to have some of the most kind and sharing people out in the jiu-jitsu world and in social media who are willing to share their knowledge and information. It's incredible. It's incredible. Let's take a look here at some of the persons that let's take a look at some of the persons that come across my desktop or persons that I'm influenced by that I watch regularly. One of the biggest content creators that I watch is the BJJ product. Excuse me, the BJJ project. So yeah, they're the focus of today's BJJ spotlight here on my show. Let's get it in. So here we have the BJJ project, the school where this gentleman, yep, yo, Chris Bones Burns, incredible. When I go to class, I try to keep the fundamentals in mind that he shares. He did a piece about framing and keeping, on your hip, not being flat on your back, using the basics of the spider guard. And yeah, really, really insightful stuff. Again, like I said, when I go to class, I'm not in there trying to flex as if I know anything, but I'm really just trying to process and apply these concepts, and then the techniques and where they can and are able to be applied seems to open itself up. So by no means, by no means does it mean that I am successful in all times. However, um, it does help me begin to see. Okay, let me see. I want to get the other coach's name. This older gentleman like myself. Hmm, is this Chris Hauter? So we have two Chris's, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Chris Hauter, really salute. So you see Chris here. And you see Chris Bones. Okay. So you get a chance, go check out them at the BJJ Project on YouTube is where I indulge.
I love
But you
telling the
can
story
go
because every time Hickson would do a seminar,
to your own
there would be like
platform.
half of the seminar watching this, like, just, oh, that's amazing. And then like probably like purple and down, we're just like, he's not upside down yet. Like it's not. You're so inundated with moves. You've been shoved like this. The algorithm has shoved moves.
Anyway, you check it out for yourself. All right. So I decided, in the spirit of BJJ and fun, because it's not all about fighting, it's about thinking, and it's all about spirituality too. We have 3 BJJ videos. You will vote at which one is the video of the week. So let's take a look at this week's candidates. Here we go. First one. Jiu-jitsu is it
Dude, I'm
gay?
so glad after all these years you finally came.
Just worried, everybody keeps saying it's kind of gay.
Listen, man, like, don't worry about those haters and those people, all right? There's nothing gay about jiu-jitsu. I promise.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is my good buddy from high school, Scott. He's in a tryout class today. Say hi. Hey! See? Just like I told you. Nothing to worry about. These are hands out.
I like that one. All right. Video number 2.
Hey guys, I'm John Salter, the head coach here at Salty. Hey guys, I'm John Salter, the head coach here at Salty Dog Jiu-Jitsu, and I'm encouraging new athletes to come out. We really like to take care of our new guys. Nobody really gets hurt here. We're really a safe gym to train at, so I think it'd really be great for people who want to check out Jiu-Jitsu.
All right. And then our final candidate.
Collar, grab the knee, switch and go for the bone arrow. Okay? You guys got it?
I didn't understand. Can you show me one more time, please?
Grab the knee, switch and go for the bone arrow. Got it this time?
I didn't understand. Just one more time.
Slide your hand, grab the knee, switch, and go for the bone arrow.
One last time.
You got it now? You got it now?
I really like that one. I really like that one. So, you guys got to comment in the chat and tell us which one you thought was the BJJ funniest video of the week. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real.